Welcome, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the stream. This is the final part and review of our full walkthrough of The Last Guardian on glorious PS5. Holy hell, it's been a bit of a ride, but thank you so much to everyone for joining the stream. Thank you to everyone that supported the whole playthrough. Hopefully you guys will be sticking around long after this is done. If you are considering it, please do go and smash the subscribe button, and everyone watching this video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up on it as well. It does support and boost the channel, so I'll be greatly thankful and appreciative if you do that. Also, guys, don't forget, you need to smash the bell icon on the channel homepage to be notified of any future notifications, live streams, or content. Likewise, if you've missed any of the prior playthroughs of this game, feel free to go over and hit up the playlist, the link to which is going to be in the description of this video. Thank you, JMC, already in the rifts. I love it. At work again, but still tuning in. No worries, wouldn't miss it. I appreciate that, my friend. Hopefully Pumpkin's going to be joining soon as well. Shout out to all the new subscribers and the returning ones as well. This playthrough has got a huge amount of support, and I'm really thankful for that, guys, so I cannot thank you enough. More of these old, classic, and amazing style games to be coming in the near future. Just a bit of a heads up before we continue. This video is going to contain huge spoilers. We are at the end of the game. There's going to be a spoiler-filled review section at the end, because what I tend to do is just talk about the game as a whole once I've completed it. Talk, for everything, the graphics, the sound, the story. So it's going to contain story-related spoilers, so just be warned. I will put timestamps in the video description, guys, once we are done live streaming. But here we are. I'm just going to check everything's okay with the audio and the video. It is, yeah, all good. But if there is any problems as we go, feel free to let me know in the comments. I hope everyone's doing well, keeping safe, and enjoying the freezing cold weather. I am not. I'm also in the process of moving, guys, so this is probably going to be the last video in terms of a full game walkthrough for I'll say for a while, probably about a week or two. But there is still content coming, so stay tuned. I'm going to be posting videos throughout the move, which I've sort of pre-recorded and scheduled. But this is going to be the last video of a full game walkthrough for a couple of weeks. And then we're probably going to be moving towards the Metro Exodus game. Just getting that one finished. And then going for it, basically. We'll be back at it. But I'm moving not this Monday coming, the Monday after. So I'm planning to be up and running within sort of a few days, which is quite ambitious probably, the sounds of it, but so how do we get rid of the ceiling? So yeah, I won't be offline for too long, guys, and there's still content coming. It just won't be as it normally flows. But thank you for joining. Do we blast it with his tail, I wonder? Tail blast? Blast it. Nope. Maybe not, maybe not. At least you're indoors, I'm not. Oh really, you're outside? God damn. And that makes me feel a bit silly now, because you guys get some horrendous weather overseas. How have you been though, JMC? Good to see you back in the stream. Guessing we can't do that. So what is the plan? What's the plan? We need to release the ceiling somehow. Release the Kraken. Let's go up. Unleash the Kraken. Lots of good stuff going on in the gaming world this week, guys. So I'm going to be doing some trailer reactions and other videos coming up within the week. Bit of a shocker as well. Activision has been bought out by Microsoft. By something stupid, by about 70 billion or something like that. 7-0. So there's a lot of nervousness around the Call of Duty fan base at the minute for PlayStation. But I think they're just buying out the competition, if I'm honest. But also, Activision does need a bit of a revamp at the minute, with all the bad press that it's getting. We'll see. Could be a good move, but I'm feeling that it's not so much. I don't feel it's good news for gaming in general. How do we release I say release. How do we open the ceiling? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? Look at that. Amazing, incredible, amazing. Used to it. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I'm not too bad, GMC. I'm feeling a bit stressed. I'm not going to lie. Because we are in the process of moving, which normally doesn't stress me out in the slightest. I'm all good for it. But the current estate agent is trying to claim that we owe rent after we've moved out. Even though we're kind of telling them in goodwill and good faith in advance that we're not going to be here to, sign another tenancy, basically, because it's a fixed term. They're sort of saying that we still have to pay rent after that, and I'm like, don't think so. So we're kind of butting heads at the minute, which is a bit of a pain. It's causing unnecessary stress, but apart from that, I'm all right. Thanks for asking, and sorry for the long-winded answer, but you did ask. Glad you're doing okay though. Right, let's I'm missing something. It's got to be inside. Has to be. Has to be. I sense we are near the end. The end of all good things. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be painful. I'm not going to enjoy it. Well, I am going to enjoy it, but I don't want it to end. So that takes the lift up. How do we get that to open? Looks like some sort of switch, or that looks like death, so I'm not going to jump. Hey, Trico, calm down. Calm down, Trico. It looks like death if I fall through there. But where else would we go? There's got to be something. What am I missing? What am I missing? It's got to be a switch, a lever, something. It's probably staring me right in the face. I just don't know what it is. That's annoying, isn't it? Honestly, yeah. It's just don't need it, do you know what I mean? I'm pretty confident we're sticking by what we should and shouldn't be doing contract-wise. There's nothing in there that says we have to sort of pay after. I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. Trico, can you do anything? Can you jump or... But what I keep saying to myself is in a few weeks it'll be a thing of the past, hopefully. I'll be in a new place. I won't have to worry about it. It's all done. Trying to think past it, do you know what I mean? What can we do, Trico? How do we open the ceiling? Maybe if we get him to come out here and blast it with his tail. Or if I stay here. How do we open the ceiling? Don't have to blast these, do we? Let's try it. Ouch. Nope. It looks like it can break. Is there a little cubby hole or a switch somewhere? I'm a bit stumped, guys. I'm a bit stumped. Let's go outside. Go outside. The tail, of course. Thank you very much. What the hell? I thought that was the case, but you know when you just look at the hole and you think, that looks like certain death, I don't feel like I should be going down there. Excuse me, Trico. Just need to borrow your tail a little second. My friend. Maybe not. He's like, what is going on? What is going on? No, I don't want that. Just drag his tail. See what he does. Let's me do it. Bye. Aha. Wicked. Wicked. There you go. That's certain death. That's why I didn't want to fall down there. Because that definitely would have happened. Appreciate the tips though, guys. Appreciate it. Now what? There's going to be some goons. He's already doing his little feet stamp. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. This looks tasty. This looks very tasty. They're obviously going to come running, aren't they? Hello? There is the horrible door. Don't want to go through that. Can we use Trico's tail? There's a head. Helmet thing. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Get off me. Trico, a bit of help, bit of help. Bit of help, Trico. Blast him. Oh. Love it. Love it. What are you going to do? You are going to do nout. I'm assuming we have to put these heads on these ones that haven't got heads. But let's roll with it. Oh! Scared the hell out of me. There you go, there's one. Let's do a little jump. Hello. You're about to die. Run in face. Yes. Love it. Thanks for coming, chump. Let's take that one out, because it's right there. I'm assuming killing all these does something, otherwise it's a bit of a waste of time. Serious damage, that is. Serious damage. What does this do? There we go. Aha! I've got it. Insert it in all of these and it opens up. We're on to something now, ladies and gents. Also, the coolest thing happened to me yesterday. I received a late Christmas gift from one of my good friends, and guess what? It was the Last Guardian concept art book. Wow, that is pretty cool. I'm not jealous at all. Pumpkin's got a statue of Trico as well, like a diorama statue. Really cool. She also has a Trico outfit for her cat. And I think her cat is actually called Trico as well. So she's a bit of a fan. Yes. Destroy enemies at will. It's like Gandalf's staff now. No messing. That is really cool though. I love gaming gifts. The best thing ever. I had a really cool gift for my girlfriend at Christmas. It was a Balrog and Gandalf like diorama statue, but it lights up. Like where the flames of the Balrog are and stuff. Really cool. Do you know the fight on the bridge of Khazad-dûm in Moria? It's really, really good. It's quite bright as well, the light on it. Let's put that in there. I feel like we are near end game. Avengers end game. Nope. It's got to be nearly it now, surely. Hello. One there. Which way is he gonna come? There he is. You poor guys are just getting wrecked. Shoot him. Kill him. Kill him now. Yes. Sounded like Darth Vader then. No. Right, that one's glowing. This could be the last one. Don't know why I'm whispering. Hold it. I think we're missing one somewhere. There's a head. That one's glowing. Here we go. Had to be one somewhere. Yes! And here we go. This is gonna be tense. It's got last boss fight written all over it. Weird, so it glitched out then. Right, let's go back up. And now, you raise me up so I can stand a mountain. Let's get clear of the hole. There we go. This could be it. Maybe not. This could be it. Let's get out of here. How far up does it go? Pretty far. Trico's loving this. Oh, for God's sake. Blast him. Uh oh. There you go. That'll work. Get him, Trico. Try and help, but I'm not going to be much help. It's like, get off me. There's a couple running around out there. Trico's just such a badass, you know? I'm still convinced Trico's a girl. I think that's going to be the twist. Blast. Yes. And up there. Get that idiot. Ooh. You can hide all you like. Damn. So he goes in for the after kill. That is more. Of course there is. Get off me. Trico, a bit of help. Try and do the rock bottom on him. DDT, run. Oh damn. Push him down the hole. Ugh. Yeah. They're getting smashed. Can't catch me, can't catch me. For some reason the boy feels like he's running faster now. I can sort of outrun these pretty quickly. Don't know if that's a thing or whether I'm just... It might just be the room we're in. Gives the impression that I can move quicker. Whoa! Devastation. Finish him. Yes, watch out. Behind you. There's more. Of course there is. I just wanted to start a fight. Get away. Oh no. Right, we're clear. Once that one's done with, we're clear. There we go. One up there. Blast him. Nice. There's another one. He's dead. He did. Right, Trico. Let's there's more. How many is there? Damn. Get off me. Get off. Yeah, nice. Ooh. You're about to get it, but look behind you. Let's keep moving. The shield's gonna save you. Go on, blast him. Good work. And another one. Oh no. Get off me. Nice. Probably safer up here, to be fair. He says. Trico's got 4 horns now as well, I've noticed. Trico is a G. And the fur as well is really long. Let's get that spear out, buddy. He's still pretty mad. Pull this out. So the doctor always tells you, just deep breath. Quick, sharp pain and it'll be over. They always lie, don't they? Any more spears? That's pretty damaged. And he's good. I think that's all of it. Looks like we're going up. Can you fly it there? Yeah. Ah, he's looking up at the shield. Aha. I see. It's been a tough day, man. It's been a tough day. Get blood over there. Clean that up. Can't be having that. I think he's good. He's got no spears anyway, so. Right, let's shoot this. There we go. Ooh, very fancy. I've noticed the boy's got more and more markings on him now as well. Looks like Drax from Guardians. Trico wanted in on that action. How high is this tower? I feel like we're coming to the end. It smells like the end. Look at all the heads. This looks like a Trico room. Wait for me. This is definitely a Trico room. I'm ready. Do your thing, Trico. Yeah, you know what to do. You know what to do. Pretty sure you could jump that. Maybe even fly. Maybe not. That's too high. Try that one. Sounds like Chewbacca. What is the way? That one looks lower. I think this is a Trico test. Here we go. Yes. Got it. And again. Hold tight. Thought I was done for then. I thought I was dead. Trico's got this in hand. It's all in hand. Doesn't look like we're getting past that. Blast it with the shield? Yeah, you don't want to jump out there, you're going to get your face taken off. Tap it. Or maybe the middle. And again. Is it doing anything? Have I broken anything? Only I could squeeze through. Where though? Ah! I didn't even see that there. Good stuff. Probably need your head though, Trico. Just go down a little bit. Yes. Now let go. Now I could time this. Time this. Time this. Here we go. Ooh, save my bacon. That nearly ended really badly. Oh, come on. Get into the hole. I need you to move your head a little bit. Yes, right there. It's a bit fiddly. There you go. There we go. What the hell? Master of the Valley. What do we do? What do we do? Do you go into it? Use the shield? There you go, shrink him. Pretty cool. I like it. What the hell are we supposed to do? Give in to it? Give in to the dark side. Maybe we just keep doing this. Maybe I shrink it and then jump in. I don't know, it just seems a bit crazy, doesn't it? I'm good. Dun 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 dun. I'm in. Did I die? I think I died. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that. What an odd section. This was the master of the valley. Really? If I climb into it, I die. Yes, please, JMC. See, it looks like it's got to connect to that somehow. Does it get bigger now? Oh, I've done it. It's done something. It's slowly getting bigger. Get away! Get away! I could climb that, but I just won't have the time to... Keeps firing off those string pieces. Whoa, that was horrible. When you shrink it, don't shrink it all the way. Yeah, I kind of figured that just then. There was something I did that made it move a bit slower. I think it was that. Go. Go, 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 go. Get away from me. Climb. My pretty climb. Getting the hell out of here. Getting the hell out of here. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Quick, 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 quick. Thanks for the tip though, JMC. I kind of sussed it, but just wanted to be sure. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Yes. This looks like it. Success. Is it still rising? Probably is. I don't know why I'm hanging around. Maybe not. Trico's tail, maybe? Blast that. Zap it. Looks like a lightning. Like a radar or something. Where's Trico on this little adventure? That looks climbable to me, but it's not. So what's the trick here then? That's probably gonna... Whee! We're not gonna do that. It's likely to spin me around, right? If I Where is Mr. Trico? Oh, hang on. We're onto something. Did that do something? How do we get up to him? Trico! Where are you, Trico? It looks like it's for that, right? No. He's on that side. I think jumping over. Ah, there we go. Bring the blades to a halt. Ooh, sort of. Get your shield out, dude. No. There we go. Got there in the end. Yeah, we need to stop that so we can get through. There he goes. Come on, Trico. Trico, Trico. Is he in yet or what? Where is he? That must be it. Trico. Where is he? Right, now I've got a shot on this, maybe up there. He's outside, isn't he? Maybe that wasn't it. Try not to look down, it's making me feel sick. Just going round and round and round. Wait, where are you, Trico? I need you up here. See his tail? It looks like he's outside. Trico. Don't leave me behind, Trico. Is there another one of those? He's definitely up and out, right? Doesn't look like he's there. Maybe I can just climb. Oh my god. Just climb. Just climb out the side. Of course. Of course. There's Trico. Trico, my buddy. Look at this. Wow. That is phenomenal. Look how good that looks. Such a beautiful game. It's like an art within itself. I honestly thought he was going to jump off then. I was like, what is he doing? He said outside you got to stop the fan and jump out. Yeah. Thanks for the tip. I worked out eventually. I'm a bit slow today. I'm a bit slow. What do you think, Trico? Can you fly that? Do you reckon you're going to fly off there or what? What do you think? What do you think the situation is? Trying to grab that leg. So I could clean him up a bit. There we go. We haven't seen evil Trico in a while. Although technically this is evil Trico as well. It used to be. They're just surviving, man. It's nature of the beast, right? Just eating people and all that. Right, I'm ready. I think you need to jump. Is he gonna fly? Just thinking about it. Or what's this over there? Looks like there's something over there we need to look at. Shut the power off, maybe. There's loads of heads. What is that? Do we zap it? Zap it, maybe? I don't know. Didn't do anything other than send a few helmets flying. Do we have to climb up that? I doubt we have to zap that, but try it. You never know. You never know. Nope. I think this is definitely a Trico move, this next bit. So I'm just going to jump on and see what he does. Surely jumping off the edge and flying is the next thing. I'm ready. Let's do it. The other option is climbing that tower, but Is that the way? There we go. It be shrinking. That's where the signal's coming from for the whole damn thing. Blow it up, it's over. Go on, Trico, blast it. You blast it? Or have we got to jump on your back? So eerie. Creepy. What the hell? There's loads of them. Oh no. There's loads of them. This isn't going to end very well, is it? They warned there would be tears. And this doesn't look good at all. No. So they're eating people, pumping them into that bird, and that turns them into stone soldiers. Is that right? Barrels! No. They're literally turning people into a Big Mac. That is pretty damn twisted. This isn't going to end very well. Oh, damn. This... Trico's not going to like that. And they're going to attack him because he's gone all soft. He's got feelings for his food, basically. Oh dear. Oh dear. Use your tail, blast them all. Oh man. That is gruesome as you like. Get off of him, you scumbags. Where's my shield? Trico! I need my shield. Where is it? Where's the idea not to grab your shield? Oh, this is not good. Trico's getting battered, absolutely battered. There's nothing I can do about it. Get the hell off of him. Get out of there. What am I supposed to do? There's nothing I can do. Do I climb the tower? Either way, Trico is practically dead at this point. I've got no shield. Yeah, that's not the way. Can't see. got no shield. Or is that it there? Idiot! It's been there the whole time. It's a good thing it's not a timed event. He's not a fan of that. Hold on tight. It's insane. Actually insane. Maybe if I smooth it, it'll calm down. I can control it. Notice how they've all got those armors on there. Still decimating him. I'm going for the mirror. Not having it. Going for the mirror. Oh my god! Oh. What is wrong with these savages? Eating it. They're bloody eating him alive. I don't think they're fussy where they get their food from. Christ. Oh dear. Bye. So what's the idea? Do I have to climb that or... Maybe not. Hang on, his tail. Is it gonna fire without being attached? Where did his tail go? I can't just climb that, can I? I need one of those. Hello. Got the shield, but now what? That did nothing. I can't get him off of him. Get out of him. This is brutal, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Do you have to use one of them to climb up, or... Where did his tail go? It fell through there somewhere. Where's his tail? Where's the idea that we just climb the middle bit? Maybe. Oh dear. There's his tail. He's nasty, man. Put this back in there, maybe? Unbelievably, the tail retained its power even when severed. So I can still use it. Can I use it to zap that? Come on. Come on, shoot it. Surely we've got to blow this middle thing up. There we go. Got him. There you are, my little pretty. Time to die. Come on. Have we got to carry that down? Final tip, kill the master of the valet. Yeah. I'm trying to do it, man. I'm trying to do it. With the tail. It's pretty creepy when you think about it. Where is the tail? Do I have to climb back down maybe? Hang on. Yeah, there it is. You, sir, are dead. Bit more, a bit more. We could do better than that. Yes. He doesn't like that at all. Doesn't like that at all. No, 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 no. Is it controlling him that whole time? What? No way. Oh no. Poor Trico. Well, we did it. Destroyed the whole damn thing. That's so creepy how they were pumping people into that egg and it was just regurgitating them as barrels. Ugh. Crazy nastiness. What is Trico gonna do? That's relentless. Chomped his tail off. Oh damn. Is he flying? Is he flying or is he gliding? Gotta fly. Gotta fly. Yes! Nice. Sweet. There's another one. Moment of truth. Is he gonna survive? Please don't say just ate him after all that time. I'm assuming he's keeping him for when he's gonna regurgitate him later on. He's free and away. So the whole Master of the Valley thing, they were just keeping them under wraps. They're drawn by the signal. Wow. Yeah, he's took him back to the village where he took him from. Oh, don't kill it for God's sake. It's the boy. I'm guessing that's his son or something. Don't kill Trico. I can see it happening. Brought him back to you. You're still trying to kill him. Come on, wake up, wake up. Oh, they're still lobbing spears at it. Brought him back to the village. No way.
Agochi, Ajukui, Adisnekatagi.
That was pretty extraordinary, to be fair. Anything else? Wow. It's a bit odd though. He's kind of like, he took him from the village. I would assume to use him as food. Recycled food, basically. But through like a weird series of events, they kind of ended up being friends. Man, what a game though. What a game. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I absolutely loved it. We're going to stay tuned in because there's going to be some post-credit scenes, I've been told. I've been well informed, so we're going to stick around for that. But I'm just going to leave the camera off just for a second, just so you guys can enjoy the credits and the cutscenes that are going to fly through. And then we'll come back, look at the end scene, and then talk review. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for joining me on the stream and the playthrough. I hope you did enjoy it. What a fantastic game. Really, really good. The hype is true. I can see why so many people enjoy it, especially sort of years and years on from being made. Really, really good. But anyway, I'll be back momentarily to enjoy the end cutscene. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Let's see what this Marvel's type post-credit scene has to offer. Can't move. Do you think? No. There's the shield.
Why did it custom ugly? Oh, why are we met?
There's the boy. Now a man. That's pretty cool.
Oh, what's lucky?
Don't say someone in Trico. That's like crazy time. It's a bit of a bat signal. There's the old ruins. In the cave where it all started. We're going to see some Tricos, aren't we? Got goosebumps, guys. I really have. What are we going to witness? Or it's going to be like a loop. We're going to see the same again with a different boy / Trico. No way. What? Nice. Trico was a girl. Confirmed. Trico was a girl. She had a little pup. Oh man, that is amazing. Goosebumps, guys. What a game that was. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really good. Super, super emotional. There's times when you feel really angry and you want to try and save Trico. There's times when you're upset. Times when it makes you feel really happy. And you just literally go on an emotional roller coaster. But anyway, I'm going to save all that information for the review. Hopefully it just takes us back to the menu now. So we can just have a little talk about the game as a whole. But that is the Last Guardian done, guys. Very sad times, but we've got it done, wrapped up in the bag. I'm just going to leave the controller there. It looks like it's going to be fine. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone for joining the streams and for joining the playthrough as a whole. We've gained some amazing new subscribers through this. JMC, big shout out to you, my friend, for all the tips, support, and for joining me on every single stream. Hopefully we've got you for life now and you can join us on future live streams and playthroughs. But Really, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much as well to Pumpkin for joining in and also for the tips and advice with the game. So that is it done. For those of you staying tuned for the review, thank you very much. For those of you bouncing out, I again want to say a massive thank you to everyone for supporting this playthrough, and I will see you all again very soon. So let's get into the meat and veg, the review. So, what I tend to do, guys, if you haven't seen me do a review before, is just talk through every aspect of the game, from the sound, the gaming quality, the graphics, the gameplay itself, the story, and any gripes I have with it. So just to sort of start off strong, overall this is an absolutely fantastic game. I'm just going to go out there and say that. This is put together by an indie developer, the same guys that brought you Shadow of the Colossus and Ico, both of which are also fantastic games. You can actually go and check out this Shadow of the Colossus playthrough that I've done earlier on, I think it was last year. I'll leave a link to that playlist in the description, guys, so you can go and check that one out. But talking about this game, graphically, it's sort of like cel-shaded art. It's very sort of storyboard animation, and there's lots of games that sort of lend itself to that, Oxenfree's being one of them. Little Nightmares does it a little bit, but the main ones that you will think of when you see this game is obviously the other games that have been put together by the same developer. Just really touching on all the graphic stuff. It's an absolutely beautiful storyboard, basically, that's been put together. All the set pieces, all the cutscenes. I love the story sort of cutscenes where you really get to see the fully fleshed out art and cel shading in full action. Get amazing voice acting in it. And we'll talk about the sound and stuff in a minute, but overall the graphics are very, very good. And for anyone that sort of says, oh, this is kind of old style graphics, it's kind of outdated and stuff, it's different. You can say it's old because it was released in 2011 initially, but I think the graphic quality, the cel shading, and the way that the game has been put together is in like a mythological storyboard, basically. So the graphics are intentional, they're intended to be that way, and it's meant to tell a story within itself, so I think it does a great job of doing. Trico is obviously the absolute selling point of this game. Graphically, Trico is what I would describe as a dog crossed with a bird and a cat with some sort of goat slash, I don't know, anything you can think of that's got horns, basically. It's an amazing blend. It's got like a lion's tail, and there's obviously aspects and sort of nods to those animals as you see Trico go through the game. But graphically, Trico is absolutely brilliant. The design of the creature overall is phenomenal. Really, really amazing sort of thought and direction has gone into that character model, and it's obviously a memorable character in PlayStation history now. A lot of people still play this game, JMC being one of them. It's something that people keep coming back to and keep enjoying, and I just think it's amazing. I just think they've really, really nailed Trico. It's a mythological creature, and they sort of set it up as the same as a unicorn, the same as like a siren, the kraken, all that kind of stuff. It's a creature that's in mythology, but in this story, obviously, it exists within this world. And what I like is you don't ever really get to know if the world itself is real or if it's all part of a dream. And I like that mysterious aspect. I like it when games sort of tease it throughout the whole story, and then they sort of still leave it on sort of a cliffhanger at the end, with you guessing, did this actually happen, or is this all in the boy's imagination, or is it just a fictional world? Either way, it's fantastic, and they did that with the Shadow of Colossus and Ico games as well. You came away thinking, was that sort of real? Did that happen in the real world as we know it? Or is that just a place in a dream somewhere in a storybook? And I love that. I love that aspect. I think the developers are excellent at delivering that type of gameplay, that type of story. I think they've really nailed it. Moving on to the sound, the music in this game is absolutely amazing. It really does a great job at building an atmosphere. Each sort of section has its own sort of sound sample, if you like. So in the wide open spaces, it feels sort of cinematic and epic, and the graphics, the sound, the atmosphere, the way that Trico's playing around in the sun, and how it sort of uses its body language to sort of show that it's happy is excellent. The direction on it is absolutely spot on. Likewise, the sound that you get from the boy is very, very minimal. You sort of get a man's narration in his head, which we now find out at the end of the game is the boy just talking over and basically explaining the story to us and people within his village. And what I really, really like about this game, and it's something that's been in my mind as I've been playing it, is there's very little sort of voice dialogue in it. There's very little lines and actual words in this game. It's all sort of prompts, sounds, noises, both from the boy and from Trico. But even through that, you can still get a strong sense of if Trico's happy, if the boy's happy, if either are unhappy, if there's anger in there. And it's all through sounds, grunts, movements, and body language. And I think if a game can do that, where it's not physically delivering dialogue and there's minimal voice acting, but you can still come away feeling emotionally tied to it, I think it's absolutely amazing. So they've done a fantastic job of directing that emotion into, like I said, the atmosphere, the sound, and the set pieces. You get all of that just from listening to the sounds, listening to the music, and everything blends perfectly. It's a fantastic, fantastic experience. And I think that's something that's stuck in my head all through the game. And I was just thinking, you know what, there's minimal dialogue in this. And coming from someone that's sort of invested in games that have great voice acting, great sort of voice dialogue, great cinematography and set pieces, obviously we all want a great story, but to have to deliver that story with next to no dialogue, next to or minimal sort of voice lines of voice acting is absolutely fantastic. And I came away feeling just as satisfied playing this type of game as I would have done if I had that with a game that was chock filled of voice acting and voice dialogue. So unbelievable, really, really good. My one and only gripe with the game, and it's something that is sort of pestered me throughout a little bit, is the camera angles. It's an absolute pain in the backside, and the game doesn't actually tell you that if you press L1, it sort of centers the camera on Trico. That can sort of stop his animation or stop any clunkiness or glitchiness, and it can refocus the camera. The game doesn't tell you that, which is a bit frustrating. But I would say that's my only real gripe, is that you go through the game quite often battling the camera more than anything else. And the camera is the most annoying thing in this game. Not the enemies, not the story, not the puzzles even. It's the damn camera. And it's something that sort of creeps up throughout the game in the most inappropriate times and in the most inconvenient of times. But it doesn't take anything away from the experience. It doesn't ruin the game in any shape or form. Just for me personally, it knocks a couple of points down for being absolutely perfect, just because it was sort of a continuous thing that happened throughout the game. But like I said, didn't take too much away from the gameplay because it's fantastic, as is the sound, as is the story, and it just feels genuine and it feels great. Other than that, touching on the story, absolutely brilliant. I don't think there's anything at all that could be written or directed in this game or produced or put together that could have made this story any better. I love the twists and turns. Spoilers, by the way, guys. I love the fact that Trico was once a bad Trico and is part of that clan where Trico seems to be going around sort of murdering people, doing what they want, eating people, which we find out at the end the barrels are actually made from people, which is insane. So this whole time we've been going around and feeding Trico people in a barrel, which is just mind-blowing. But pretty twisted, pretty dark in some places, pretty mysterious, but I like that aspect. It's not afraid to go over the line, and it's not afraid to sort of put taboo and a bit, oh, hang on a minute, out there topics, out there sort of controversial things, controversial stuff that people would probably be too afraid in this day and age to put into a game, because through fear of people complaining about it and saying it's too graphic and all that kind of stuff. So hats off to the developers for sort of biting the bullet on that one and deciding to absolutely go with it. I think it more than pays off. And yeah, the story's fantastic. I'm still trying to wrap my head around, is it real, is it not real? But I think that's the beauty of it. It's kind of like Chris Nolan's films that you watch. You kind of come away thinking it could work in both instances. It could work in multiple universes where it is real in the real world as we know it, and it could be fiction, but either way it's beautiful, either way it fits, and I like that. You kind of interpret the ending for yourself, you kind of interpret the story a little bit for yourself. And it's a beautiful tale. It's a beautiful tale of friendship, it's a beautiful tale of trust. And even it's something we've seen throughout history. You've got like two warring sides. It just takes one of those sides to sort of say, do you know what, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to treat you differently. And it sort of breaks that cycle. And then that sort of creates a new bond, a new relationship, a new friendship, a new alliance, and it stops the circle. It stops the vicious circle of rubbish that's been happening throughout the whole story, basically. And that's kind of what the bond between the boy and Trico does. It breaks the cycle, it breaks the wheel, it stops the wheel becoming a continuous circle of revenge and death and murder and just stealing people, eating people, the tribe fighting against the Tricos fighting against the tribe. It breaks that whole cycle of, do you know what, we don't have to do this. We could cohabit, we could live together, we could live peacefully without having to kill and murder each other. One side obviously has an opinion that humans are food, it's just nature, we have to eat them, that kind of stuff. And the other side is sort of looking at the Tricos as just beasts that go around causing riots, destruction, eating people, and they're just bad. They need to be put down with lots and lots of spears. So you can kind of see both sides, and you can understand through the brilliant narration and the story itself that has become sort of like the hot topic, and it's the crux of the story. It's why the bond between the boy and Trico is so amazing towards, especially the end of the game. Everything sort of culminates in Trico, especially that last scene in the tower where Trico just jumps off and flies away with the boy. It's kind of like it's now or never sort of thing. For the whole game, he's been afraid of, or she has been afraid of flying, and it's been put off. Like it does an amazing job as well. I keep going off topic, guys, but I've got so much to say about the game. It sort of does an amazing job of building up the story through the story itself. So you get that sense of bond and relationship through subtle little details, such as Trico's feathers casually growing over time, the boy getting more and more markings, and he seems to be quicker as he's running through the game. At the beginning, he's really, really slow and clunky. As you get towards the end of the game, I personally felt he was a lot faster, and I think that's the bond and relationship that he's learnt from Trico. He's learnt strength, determination, courage to not give up from Trico, because at the end of the day, he's just a boy, but Trico goes through so much crap in this game and has to overcome so many physical and emotional obstacles. The boy learns from that, and the boy grows within himself physically and mentally, as does Trico. They sort of bounce off of each other. They're sort of alpha, they're negative, they're one and the same, basically. They're the minus, the positive, the north, the south. They are they come from opposite parts of the world. They come from opposite sort of ideas and ways of life. But together, they're unstoppable. They're this force that can't be broken, and it's a loving bond that's absolutely touching. It's really, really good. I don't think I've ever seen a game do it so well as this. There's times when I generally sat there and I forgot that I was streaming. I forgot I was playing a game. I forgot I was playing to an audience, and I just got lost in it. I just went into tunnel vision and just got absolutely invested in it. And I think whenever a game does that, it takes you out of the real world, and allows you to enjoy it for its full glory. I think, it's worth shouting about, and I can absolutely see why people are still ranting and raving about this game years and years later. It's an absolute classic. Out of the three, this is my favourite. So out of the Ico, Shadow of the Colossus, and this one, all put together by the same group of developers, this is absolutely my favourite. Tops it by a mile. Shadow of the Colossus was great, but I found it incredibly frustrating at some points. Ico was okay, but it just feels as time's gone on, the games have got better and better. So who knows? I don't know if that developer has now sunk or gone into admission or sort of split themselves off into different groups or just stopped developing. But hopefully we'll get to see something like this on the next generation console in the coming years. Who knows? I love indie games like this, and quite often indie games put people off. They think, oh, they're not AAA titles, I'm not going to see great cinematography and cutscenes, and the story's not going to be as great, it's not going to be as long. And while sometimes that's true, I think these indie games deserve more shout than they get, more credit than they have, because some of them wipe the floor with even some of the AAA games. And I think, let's support this game, let's keep shouting about it, let's keep sharing it. And again, thank you so much to everyone that's joined this video and this stream and the walkthrough generally, and shared the lore of the game, shared tips, shared how they feel about the game, the stuff that they've sort of bought, the merchandise. And it's really nice to share an experience with someone and just get that same feeling of nostalgia and just being able to get lost in a world where you just can't help but revisit it over and over and over because it's that addictive, it's that good. And like I said, the one and only gripe I do have with the game is the camera. Other than that, it's absolutely perfect. I think the length of the game is just about right. It's fairly short, but it's long enough for you to get enough of it, if that makes sense. I think if it went on for any longer, we went back and fought the other Tricos and did some of this, some of that, bit more of this, bit more of that, it probably would have felt a little bit more drawn out than it needed to be. I think the length of the game is absolutely perfect. Delivers it in the perfect sequences, delivers it the way it's been put together, just in terms of, like I said, the way that the boy grows through the game in terms of his strength, his determination, what he learns. His skills improve, as does Trico. Trico gets stronger, his feathers grow, his wings grow, the horns on the front of his head, or I keep saying it's she, because we saw a pup at the end with Trico. But the horns at the end of the game and stuff, and powers themselves develop to the point where in the beginning it's sort of like a slow bolt of lightning that shoots from the tail, but by the end it's like rapid fire machine gun bolts, and it wipes everything out. So you can sense Trico getting stronger, more and more powerful, more and more agile as well as the game goes on. So, and it's all down to the bond that they have together. Like I said, they keep bouncing off of each other. They keep learning through the game, through the story, and through the atmosphere and the events that happen around them. So, what a beautiful story, guys. I absolutely loved it. I think we've covered everything. The gameplay is fairly straightforward. The gameplay is a bit odd in terms of the controls. So you've got jump as triangle, circles grab. What I really, really like, though, is that you've got a separate sort of control alignment for Trico. So the R buttons, and then obviously the face buttons with the R button is Trico, and the boy is the same, but without the R. So it's kind of like, even in the mapping of the buttons, they thought really hard about how Trico can feel close to the boy and how the boy feels close to Trico, and they are interlinked, but they're still different. They're still separate entities, but they are one and the same, pretty much. And I think that's probably a clever design. If it's not, and it wasn't intentional, then hats off to the developers for just pulling that one off. But I'm very confident in saying it's probably a design mechanic that they've put in to make it feel even more so like a tight-knit friendship. So, fantastic, guys. I'm still reveling in the ending. I thought it was great. Just to quickly talk about the ending. Obviously, it all comes full circle. There's like this signal that's controlling everything around the area or around the city or country, whatever it is. And this tower is basically giving off energy and signals that control the Tricos. We did actually realize in the end that the Tricos were being controlled by this tower. So are they really evil? Well, I don't know. And they thrive off of it, and the tower thrives off of them. What I found really disturbing is the barrels that we were feeding Trico for the whole game, which gives Trico energy, allows her to jump between buildings and, you know, get the strength back after fighting those ceramic soldiers, is people. So we witnessed one of the Tricos regurgitating a person, which they've obviously nabbed from the faraway village where the boy is originally from, regurgitated in this sort of green fluid, goes into this weird bird statue at the top of the tower, and it gets produced into a barrel, and then they just sort of play with it and eat it and stuff, and that's basically their food, which is kind of twisted, but I didn't expect anything less. There was bound to be something creepy in those barrels. I thought they're not just eating barrels, there's like some green energy and butterflies and stuff that come out of it. But eagle-eyed people amongst you would have probably noticed that it was people early on, because you sort of get a cutscene sort of a quarter of the way through the game, even at the beginning, where Trico sort of regurgitates the boy, and you can kind of see the fluid in the barrel. You can't, but it's similar, but it's not. So eagle-eyed people would have probably already spotted it, but I thought that was a creepy yet subtle and nice touch. Very twisted, very dark, but I liked it at the same time. Other than that, I liked how the boy doesn't forget Trico. At the end, he sort of comes away and he's sharing the story of Trico with the village. There's younger kids in the village now, and he's sort of obviously still talking about Trico and sharing the story as we play the game. So it's kind of like the future happening at the same time as the past, because they overlap, and he's sharing his past with the future, if that makes sense. And I really love how the shield's still there, and he sort of picks up, knows how to use it, remembers that, you know, it's calling Trico almost, or it's just saying, you know, I haven't forgotten you, kind of thing. And that again is open to interpretation. Is he summoning Trico just to come to the village and then finally bring the relationship together and end the war almost between the humans and the Trico creatures? Or is it just to say I'm still here, you know, haven't forgotten you, the bond is still here. Our shield is the line, the connection, the bond that still is unbroken, basically. It's open to interpretation, but I think either way is very cool, very interesting, and very touching, very warming. And I think the game as a whole is great. It's really, really good. I highly, highly recommend you guys play it if you haven't. We've got some very passionate subscribers that absolutely love this game, and I now understand why. It's a fantastic experience. Like I said, my one and only gripe is the camera. If I was to give this one a rating, it's a solid 9 out of 10. It would have got an absolutely perfect score, but it's just the camera. It does my nut in sometimes. And even though you can sort of recenter it, it's still super frustrating. And sometimes it sort of causes you to make mistakes and stuff. Might just be me, just my opinion, but all in all, fantastic sound, fantastic music. Enemy designs are really cool, really creepy. I love the ceramic soldiers, although they were a pain in my back end, literally, sometimes. Trico is obviously the selling point of the show, but the boy's got a very strong presence in the game as well, despite having very minimal sort of voice dialogue and interactions. It's all about the quirps and the way that he reacts to Trico and how Trico reacts to him. And it's touching. It sort of grows and grows over time. They're kind of dubious of each other in the beginning. There's not much trust there. They kind of do stuff separately. The boy goes off to do puzzles. Trico kind of hangs around. And there's sections where Trico does exactly the same. So Trico does a little bit. The boy just sort of sits there and waits. But as the game goes on, they get across bigger puzzles and bigger obstacles together by working together and doing them at the same time. It's just little touches like that I think this game needs full credit for. It's beautiful. The cinematography is excellent. The sound design is phenomenal. The voice acting, the sounds, the story, the gameplay, everything about it is absolutely perfect. And I think you guys will really, really enjoy it if you haven't played it already. Do yourself a favor, play this game. You don't have to play Ico, you don't have to play Shadow of the Colossus first, but I think if you do play it, I would recommend playing those two first, because you will appreciate the difference in this as time has gone on. More work and more effort's gone into this personally, I feel. And I feel this personally is the best out of the three. But they're all good games. So there we go, guys. Quite a long-winded review, but I just wanted to get everything off my chest. I wanted to explain how I felt about the game, and I just wanted to give my honest thoughts and opinions on the game as a whole. So really, really great experience. 9 out of 10 for me. Absolutely fantastic. Loved it, and I'm probably going to play it again lots of times. So that is us done, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you once again to everyone for staying tuned. Thank you if you've stayed tuned through the review as well. Big shout out to JMC and Pumpkin throughout the whole review for sending some tips and just enjoying the experience with me live. I really appreciate you guys sacrificing your time to be with me. Hopefully see you again in the near future. Like I said, guys, I'm going to be signing off now for a few days. There will be content coming throughout next week, but I'm probably going to be doing one live stream next week just to time me over before the house move. And then the week after, you guys will see me back in full glory, hopefully in a new venue and a new setting. So it's just going to be a busy couple of weeks, but I am around. You're just going to get less content. So stay tuned and stay with me. But until then, take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend if I don't speak to you before. And I will see you again in the very next video, which won't be too far away at all. I'll keep you posted on the channel, guys, as to what the next video is, what the next game playthrough is going to be. And as I said, more content is coming during the week anyway. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Thank you for staying tuned. Take care. The Last Guardian's excellent. I loved it. See you again very soon. Peace.